The Aramaic and Palestinian Targum, the Book of Numbers. We're in the Torah portion of Nasser, and today we're going to read chapter 6. But I just want to make a mention on chapter 5 about the woman in adultery, or the woman that makes the husband jealous for whatever reason. I'm actually writing a book at the moment and about the life of Mary, the mother of Jesus, and unfortunately for her, she actually went on trial, and Joseph, for this very thing. So that procedure that was read about in the Targum with the last reading was the procedure she actually had to go through in the temple in front of everybody. And of course, she came out of it clean because she never engaged in any of those activities. As his son, the Son of God, was given to her via the Holy Spirit and not through any other physical means. And it's just another confirmation of who he is. And this week we're going to be reading about the Nazarite vow in this reading. So here we go. And the Lord spake with Moshe, saying, Speak with the children of Israel, and say to them, When a man or woman, see who had gone astray in her corruption, shall resolve to become abstinent from wine, or for any other cause, shall make the vow of a Nazir, in separating oneself unto the name of the Lord. And he shall abstain from wine, new and old. He shall drink neither vinegar of old wine or new, neither may he drink liquor in which grapes have been crushed, or eat of grapes, or fresh or dried grapes. Jerusalem, from wine, new or old, he shall abstain or keep apart. The vinegar of old wine he may not drink, nor liquor of grapes. All the days of his vow he shall not eat of the tree which maketh wine, from the husks of grapes, even to the kernels within them. All the days of the Nazir vow the razor shall not pass upon his head, until the time when the days of his separation to the name of the Lord be fulfilled. He shall be consecrate, letting the hair of his head grow. All the days of his separation to the name of the Lord he shall not go in where there is a dead man. For his father, or his mother, his brother, or his sister, he shall not make himself unclean through their decease. For the crown of Eloah is upon his head. All the days in which he is a Nazir, shall be sacred before the Lord. But if a person die near him suddenly, and he unawares defile the head of his vow, let him shave his head on the day of his purification. On the 7th day let him shave it. And on the 8th day let him bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons unto the priest at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance. And the priest shall make one a sin offering, and one a burnt offering, and atone for him on account of that in which he hath sinned in defiling himself by the dead. And he shall consecrate his head on that day, and let him dedicate before the Lord the days of his Nazarite afresh, and bring a lamb of a year for a trespass offering. But the former days will have been in vain, because he has defiled his Nazarite. And this is the law of the Nazir on the day when his separation days are fulfilled. Let him present himself at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance, and bring his oblation before the Lord, 1 lamb of the year unblemished for a burnt offering, and 1 ewe lamb of the year unblemished for a sin offering, and 1 ram unblemished for the consecrated oblation, and a basket of unleavened cakes of flour with oil, and unleavened wafers anointed with olive oil, their minches and oblations. And the priest shall offer before the Lord, and perform the sin offering, and the burnt sacrifice, and make the ram a consecrated victim, a peace offering before the Lord, with the basket of unleavened. And the priest shall make its mincha and its liberation. And the Nazir shall shave his consecrated head without, after the offering of the holy oblations at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance, and take the hair of his consecrated head, and lay it on the fire that is under the cauldron of the peace offering. And the priest shall take the shoulder that is boiled entire from the ram, and one unleavened cake from the basket, and one unleavened wafer, and put upon the head of the Nazarite, after he has shaved his head of the consecration. And the priest shall uplift them for an evelation. It is sacred, it belongeth to the priest, with the breast of the evelation, and the separated shoulder, and after that the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the declaration of the law of the Nazir, who shall have vowed his oblation before the Lord for his separation, besides what may come into his hand according to the rule or measure of his vow, to bring that which he had vowed. So shall he do according to the law of the Nazarite. And the Lord spake with Moshe, saying, Speak with Aaron and his sons, saying, Thus shall you bless the children of Israel, while spreading forth the hands from the high place in his tongue. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee, and graciousness unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and grant thee peace. The Lord bless thee in all thy business, and keep thee from demons of the night, and things that cause terror, and from demons of the noon, and of the morning, and from the malignant spirits and phantoms, and arid phantoms. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee, when occupied in the law, and reveal to thee its secrets, and be merciful unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee in thy prayer, and grant thee peace in thy end. And they shall bestow the benediction of my name upon the children of Israel. And I, by my word, will bless them. Amen. Holy be his name.